Ever found yourself staring at a mountain of customer statements, wondering if there's a way to just zap them into NetSuite? You're not alone. We've all been there. You've got these beautifully formatted, meticulously crafted statements, ready to go, and then the daunting task of manually transferring or, worse, printing and mailing them. In today's hyper-efficient world, that feels like sending a carrier pigeon with a fax. So, how do we bridge that gap? How do we get those customer statements from wherever they are into the powerful, organized world of NetSuite? Let's paint a picture. You're running a growing business. Sales are booming, customer relationships are solid, but the accounting department is drowning in paperwork. Specifically, those pesky customer statements. You need to send them out. They're crucial for cash flow, for maintaining transparency, for keeping your customers happy. But the process is clunky, time-consuming, and prone to errors. You've considered exporting and importing CSVs, but that's still a manual headache. You've looked at third-party integrations, but they seem complex and expensive. You just want a simple, efficient way to get those statements into NetSuite. The good news is, there are several methods, each with its own set of advantages and disadvantages. We're going to break them down so you can choose the one that best fits your needs and technical expertise. First, let's talk about the manual approach. Yes, the one we're trying to avoid, but it's important to acknowledge it. This involves generating your statements outside of NetSuite, usually from your existing invoicing system or accounting software, and then manually creating transactions or applying payments within NetSuite based on those statements. This is the most time-consuming method, and it's highly susceptible to human error. If you're dealing with a small number of customers and transactions, it might be manageable. But as your business grows, this method becomes unsustainable. Now, let's step up a gear and consider the CSV import method. NetSuite allows you to import data in CSV format, which can be a significant improvement over manual entry. You can export your customer statement data from your external system into a CSV file, and then import that file into NetSuite. This method is faster than manual entry, but it still requires some manual work. You'll need to map the columns in your CSV file to the corresponding fields in NetSuite, and you'll need to ensure that the data is formatted correctly. This method also requires some technical knowledge, as you'll need to be comfortable working with CSV files and mapping data fields. Next, we move into the realm of NetSuite's built-in functionality. NetSuite has a robust suite of tools for managing customer statements. You can generate statements directly within NetSuite using the system's built-in templates. This method is the most integrated, as it leverages NetSuite's existing data and functionality. You can customize the statement templates to match your branding, and you can automatically send statements to your customers via email. However, this method requires that all your customer and transaction data is already in NetSuite. If you're using an external system for invoicing, you'll need to find a way to integrate it with NetSuite. This leads us to the heart of the matter: integrations. This is where things get really interesting. NetSuite offers a wide range of integration options, allowing you to connect it with other systems, such as your CRM, invoicing software, or e-commerce platform. These integrations can automate the process of sending customer statements, eliminating the need for manual entry or CSV imports. Let's talk about a few core integration strategies. 1. API integrations. NetSuite has a powerful API that allows developers to build custom integrations. If you have in-house developers or work with a NetSuite partner, you can build a custom integration that automatically sends customer statements from your external system to NetSuite. This method offers the most flexibility, as you can tailor the integration to your specific needs. However, it also requires the most technical expertise and can be the most expensive option. 2. Third-party integration platforms. There are a number of third-party integration platforms, such as Celigo, Boomi, and Workato, that offer pre-built connectors for NetSuite. These platforms can simplify the process of integrating NetSuite with other systems, and they often offer drag-and-drop interfaces that make it easy to map data fields. This method is less technical than building a custom API integration, but it still requires some technical knowledge. 3. Application-specific integrations. Many invoicing and accounting software solutions have direct integrations with NetSuite. For example, if you use a popular invoicing platform, you may find a pre-built NetSuite connector that allows you to automatically send customer statements. This is often the simplest and most cost-effective integration option, as it requires minimal technical expertise. Now, let's get into the practical steps. If you're going to use the CSV import method, you'll need to export your data. Export your customer statement data from your external system into a CSV file. Format your data. Ensure that the data in your CSV file is formatted correctly. This may involve cleaning up the data, removing unnecessary columns, and ensuring that the data types are consistent. Map your data. Map the columns in your CSV file to the corresponding fields in NetSuite. This can be done using NetSuite's CSV import assistant. Import your data. Import the CSV file into NetSuite. Verify your data. Verify that the data has been imported correctly. If you're going to use an integration, you'll need to choose an integration method. Decide whether you want to build a custom API integration, use a third-party integration platform, or use an application-specific integration. Configure your integration. Configure the integration to connect NetSuite with your external system. This may involve entering API keys, mapping data fields, and setting up workflows. Test your integration. Test the integration to ensure that it's working correctly. Monitor your integration. Monitor the integration to ensure that it continues to work correctly. Regardless of the method you choose, it's important to test your process thoroughly before sending out customer statements. This will help you identify any errors or inconsistencies in your data. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.